Hello everybody, Betty slash Blackstar2 here, and today, or right now, we're making our first rant, and you guys are gonna be thinking, oh my gosh, do you think who I think it is? Yes. I just want to do this kind of rant because, I don't know, this rant has been, this character is just amazing, and I'm just gonna say many things about this guy. So, the guy that I'm ranting for today is Lucario. Yes, I have an obsession because he's just adorable. Okay, so the first time I ever, sorry. Um, anyways, how I met this guy was in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. My first, I think, no it's not. But anyways, this is how I really met the characters again. And I didn't even know this guy, okay? I was like a kid. I was a kid playing this game with my little brother. And, well, in the one moment when, Mid-Night and the, ice climbers, they head up to the, ice mountain or whatever, and that's when I was like, oh my god, who was this? Yeah. That's how I was like. And I was like, I always thought it was like a one person like from a different video game. Remember, I was a kid. I was a kid. Kids are sometimes a little bit confused. And, well, I always thought, hey, that's just from some kind of video game. I was like, it's a girl! Yes, I always thought it was only just one person. Because, I didn't really know much of Pokemon back then. Okay. So you guys are thinking, what are you talking about? Alright. So, by the game, I enjoyed it, and I I kind of freaked out because I never knew this before. So I went to, my Duggar, this is in the future. So, I remember one time when I was at my friend's house, we were, I was playing Super Smash Bros. And everyone was, hanging out or whatever, and I was like, yes, to the Ice Mountain, because it was always my favorite part, because Lucario was always up that hill. And, when I figured out it was, just a blank screen, I thought I was just gonna randomly choose Meta Knight, but I was like, when I figured out when, you could choose or Lucario or, Meta Knight, I was like, yes! And I just exploded, completely, because I didn't even know you could play as him. Because, he's in that part, he was an enemy to you. I don't know, it was pretty cool. And the new animation I saw was pretty cool, too. I'm sure he was like, I think I did a little bit too much. So, yeah. Anyways, continue on the game. When I was a kid, I was, I kept on using him as, my character. I don't know, for the rest of the time I was playing as him, but after I was done playing with him, I was like, oh no, will I ever play as you again? But so I thought, yes. Because it's just amazing. I love Super Smash Bros. It's always my childhood. And, sorry. Sorry. Anyways, continuing on. So, after I was finished the game, I kind of forgot about him. Which is kind of pretty sad because I never really saw him ever again. Until one summer, I was so bored. I was like, what should I do? So now I was kind of now interested in Pokemon, and I'd already seen, the movies at that time. The first movie, the Celebi movie, the Zorok movie. Crap, what else did I see? What else did I see? Oh, the Shaman movie, yes. And the Latios and Latios. Sorry. Latios and Latios movie. So, yeah, I was like, I need to watch the rest of them. So then I just went all in order to all the movies, and one movie had shocked me, which I'll talk about in a different video, because this is part one. But, yeah, this was very very special to me. It was freaking Lucario. It was the guy, I was like, oh, that's the guy from Super Smash Bros! Like I said. And I just continued, I just was like, come on, I was like, so it's hyped for this beginning. So, and yeah, I watched the movie, and I remember one part when I was a kid, when I was like, oh, is this a girl or a boy? It's gotta be the girl, and then it's like, deep voice, like, ugh. Like, it's like, you know that deep voice in the movie, right? Okay, I'm just gonna say, how do you not know? I was like, that's a boy. I'm sorry, I was silly back then. So, anyways, it was really funny, and I'll talk about that in a different video. And so, after the movie, I always thought he was a legendary, and which, I was really, like, oh my gosh, he's amazing, he needs to be a legendary. So I kept on looking at legendary pictures, thinking if he was a legendary, but I never saw him, which kind of made me really mad. So then one day, when I was on DeviantArt one day, at my beginning year, I was shocked. I never knew Ryulu. And this picture, right here, was the answer to everything. Pre-evolution. Pre-evolution! I was like, what? I was kind of mad at, like, Ryulu back then, because it's like, oh, come on, this guy, he has Kamehameha powers, freaking furry as crap, jumps in the air doing backflips all over the place, goes on ceilings, and freaking attacking people. No freaking ninja. Okay. So, I just kind of, like, mad. Because, like, does anyone else have this kind of power? Does anyone else have this Kamehameha power? As I always said. I forgot it was called Aura Sphere, but I usually call it Kamehameha power. Oh my god. So, anyways, after a few months, I kind of looked at the pre-evolution more times, and he was really adorable. I liked Ryulu, and blah blah blah, whatever, because he is adorable. Like, I mean, look at this thing. Do you want this thing? Because it's just adorable. It looks like a child. Every time I look at this thing, it reminds me, I mean, who would not want to see Lucario as, like, a freaking kid-like person? You know? It's adorable. He's like a little baby. Or childish. Like I don't know. Okay, continuing on. And, yeah, that's mostly it, but let me explain one more thing. This thing right here! This thing made me explode. This is the Mega Evolution of a freaking Lucario. My head just exploded. Like, when my friend, like, Mac, he's from my school, like, he showed me this picture of freaking Mega Evolution. I was like, wait, Mega Evolution? What is that? And I looked at the picture that he gave me, and I just totally exploded. I kind of felt like it exploded into pieces when I seen this thing. Like, I just exploded inside. You know? You get that feeling? And I was just like, oh my gosh, I need to use this guy. And back then, when the Pokemon anime came out, I never watched it, but I was always looking for the Mega Evolution, because why not? So, then when I seen that episode of freaking the first time I see Mega Lucario in the anime, totally blew my mind. Totally blew my mind. Because you know why? He became crazy. I used to have, like, this, like, back, like, not some kind of, like, digital something in my DA page. This thing blew my mind when I found out why his orbits were so smaller than freaking his own eyelids. Holy crap. Oh my god, why? Like, it scared me. I was terrified. I never seen anything like that. Treat a different Pokemon like Pikachu. Like that. I mean, look at him. He looks like a freaking shark. That's what I saw in my head. I was like, is that a freaking shark? But anyways, blah, blah, blah. That happens again. He goes like crazy, like, I don't know, like 5 times? 4 times? I don't know. But he always creeped me out when I first saw him. It's so crazy like this. But yeah, he turned back to normal in one episode when he finally calmed his anger, which did make me happy because he won't be able to be, you know. Well, anyways, guys, this is the end of part 1 of Lucario, because the next episode, we are talking about the mystery of Mew. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.